It's Lynn from Holistic Health and Wellness, having a bit of technical difficulty today, but I'm wanting to talk to you today about some energy. So here I am. I'm hoping this comes across okay since I'm on my laptop as opposed to where I usually am, and there seems to be a bit of a delay. But let's talk energy. So how many of you come home in the evenings, you're absolutely dragging? Or maybe by the end of the week, you are so tired, all you want to do is just crash and burn, so to speak. So I totally get that, because that was how I lived my life for so many years. Wouldn't have energy when I came home from work, and all I wanted to do was lay around and do nothing, which really isn't the best way to go about living your life. So come mid-afternoon, it was worse than ever. I've shared with you before that I would crash and burn at work, and it was not a pretty sight. So I totally get it. And in that period of time, I also had some problems with adrenal fatigue, which really didn't help. So I want to talk to you a little bit about some ways that you can restore your energy. So if you have experienced that salty or sugary cravings, and you've felt run down and overwhelmed, maybe you have to use caffeine or energy drinks just to boost your energy. So there are a lot of things to think about when it comes to energy, to think about what creates it, what causes you to be so tired. As I say, it could be adrenal glands. It could just be stress of everyday life. There are so many different things that go into this. And so I'm not taking the place of a doctor or a healthcare provider, dietitian. I'm just going to give you some things that have worked for me. And today I'm going to give you 7 foods that you should limit in your everyday life. And some of them may surprise you. So bananas, dried figs, raisins, dates, orange, and grapefruit. So those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that you should limit them. So that doesn't mean you can't have them. It just means limit them. Don't overeat them. And another thing that is surprising to many people is limit the fruit juices in the morning. Fruit juices are so loaded with sugar, unless you can, of course, make your own and know that it's come from a healthy source with no added sugar. This one probably will not surprise you. So you really need to limit your products that are made out of refined flour, which would be things like pasta, white rice, bread, white bread, pastry, and baked goods. This may also surprise you. You really should limit your intake of honey. So it's still along the lines of a sugary thing, so you should limit honey, sugar, syrups, and soft drinks. So also along those lines are the drinks that may surprise you, like coffee, tea, black tea, hot chocolate, alcohol, colas like sodas, and chocolates. So a lot of times some of these foods can become a little bit addictive. We know for sure sugar is addicting. We know that chocolate's addicting, and different kinds of sweet things kind of addict you to things. And so you want to try and avoid those, and also avoid things that you're allergic or sensitive to. You really should avoid fruits for breakfast, and avoid rushed and hectic meals. So the thing is that when we rush through our food, we down it, we do not do any good thing for our digestion at that point, and then we often feel bloated and miserable, and it's going to drain us of energy. If you can take your time with a meal, sit and enjoy your meal, enjoy the company, and think about, as I've said before, eating mindfully. Think about what you're eating, enjoy what you're eating, and don't have your mind set on something else at the time. And the last thing I want to mention as foods to avoid are foods that are deep fried, or where you brown them, really heavy browning, and definitely hydrogenated foods. So I am going to give you an energy fueling electrolyte drink that you can have. If you have high blood pressure, in addition to adrenal fatigue, you will want to consult your doctor before you do anything like this. But you put in some Himalayan salt, because that's not the same as regular salt. It has got 84 minerals in it. So you put a small amount, I don't have the actual amounts in front of me, but I think it's a teaspoonful of Himalayan salt and then water. So it's not the most palatable, but you can definitely get used to it. It definitely will give you a lot more energy, and it's an electrolyte, so it gives you balance in your body. So as I said, if you have things like high blood pressure, adrenal fatigue, check with your doctor first. But Himalayan salt mixed with water, quite a bit of water, so a good sized glass of water, definitely is going to give you a bit more energy. The other thing that you can do when it comes to drinks is first thing in the morning, drink your lemon water, preferably warm water, and that will energize you and also clean out your body. So those are just some things to avoid when it comes to trying to keep energy going in your life, because our goal is to have sustainable energy, not to have energy that lasts for a short time, spikes our sugar, and then makes us crash, which is basically what energy drinks do, or candy, things with sugar. It's a temporary fix, and so we want to have a permanent fix so that you can have sustainable energy all the time. So today I just wanted again to remind you that on the 9th of September, which actually is only 2 weeks away, I am starting a 5-day energy challenge. So a 5-day challenge that is going to give you tips and tools to help you feel more energized. So it starts on September the 9th, which is a Monday, and it will be a Facebook group that we're doing it in. I'll drop the link here. I would love for you to join. I am not going to actually start the group until I believe it is the 5th of September, the Thursday. So at that point, I will accept you into the group and we can start doing some pre-things prior to the challenge beginning on the 9th, because so many of us are so drained of energy, and I know how important it is to have that energy that sustains you all day long, so that you're not dragging hour to hour when you're at work, and so that you can have clarity of mind, be more effective at work because you've got more energy. And so that is my goal in this 5-day challenge, to give you what you need to make you successful when it comes to energy and vitality. So I would love to have you join me. I would love to have you invite a few friends. I'm going to drop the link to that Facebook group under here so that you can actually jump on over, click to join, and then when the time comes, I will accept that in there and we can get going. So I hope that you spend some time this weekend re-energizing yourself. Remember, breathing is a great way to do that, whether it's just deep breathing, whether you've got some kind of breathing exercise you do on your own. Enjoy the outdoors, and remember that you need to relax and restore yourself over the weekend. So again, this is Lynn from Holistic Health and Wellness. Love to see you on my challenge with me, and I will talk to you later. Bye.